So today is a re-release of a video I did on my Mystery Models modeling channel a while back, which was taking a look at this issue, Batman 211. And I did that because you'll see in a minute, I thought I remembered it from my childhood. Turns out I didn't. So I could re-release it here on this channel, but of course I vote on them and go through the story. So this is the introduction. What you're just about to get now is me from about a year or so ago, and then I'll be back at the end with a review. So I've had this thing for quite a few years now where I want to collect the Batman comics from my childhood, from when I first started reading Batman comics, which was around the time of the Adam West TV series coming out, because I adored it. I've said before on certain shows that it's the film version between the two seasons of that TV show. That's the first film I ever saw in the cinema when I was like 4 or 5, and my big sisters used to buy me Batman comics, and so to return to them is always a thrill. And I can't tell you what this logo means to me. Whenever I see that logo, I get such a kick out of it. I'm there. I'm like 5 years old again. Don't Very often there was different colours of it. It didn't matter. Didn't matter. That's a red Batman. That logo is something else. And yeah, and this logo, off the top of my head, came around about issue 190 and went up to about 220, something like that. It was at the height of uh, the TV series. And as you can see, this is 211, and it's the UK edition. The 1 shilling stamp there, that makes me all nostalgic. Somebody has put sixpence or 6p on there. I don't mind that. Um, all these comics now, they're getting on quite a bit. This looks to be quite a good condition one. The reason I'm doing a little video for this, I normally down below I'll put the link to my Facebook page, my Out of the Batcave Facebook page, where I'll take a look at an issue and we'll go through notable panels and my thoughts on it. But I'm doing a video for this because this is ringing a bell, this cover. But I don't know. It's ringing a bell, but whether I actually read this back then or not, I don't know. The trouble with these um, issues is sometimes they're really good. Sometimes the cover promises something or is far more entertaining than what's inside. Sometimes the cover, especially when we get beyond 211 and get near the 220s, you've got the most amazing Neil Adams covers, but then the artwork inside isn't so stellar. So I think I'm ready for Batman's moment of truth. So let's open it up. Um, if I have read this, if I have seen inside this, I haven't seen it since, I don't know, 67, something like that. 66, 67, 68. Let's have a look. Let's go through. So let's go for it. Who have we got? Oh, it's old Irv Novick, he had quite a run, didn't he, on the Batman comic, right the way through the 70s. God, blimey, it smells. May 69. This is so I was 7 when this came out. If I was reading this, always the incredible adverts, monster-sized monsters. You can have a Dracula for $1. You can have a Wolfman for $1. It says lifelike. Um, weren't these door posters? I think they were door posters, weren't they? Build a body of steel, X-ray specs. That went on through the 70s. Full-size skeleton. Oh, 5 foot. Okay, so according to this, full size is 5 foot. That skeleton is 5 foot. Onion gum, whoopee cushions. These are all a thing. A skin head wig. I don't need that anymore. Um, I don't know. Do they make these anymore? What would kids now make of them? So we've got Batman's big blow off. Oh yeah. Got a bit of flatulence, has he? Yeah, blow off over here means something else. I'm not going to read it to you. I just want to go through and see if there's anything that rings a bell. Which one is the real Batman? The startling disclosure appears exclusive in this paper next week. Okay. Why is Alfred bright green? Ooh. Hurrah for Bruce Batman Wayne. I want to read this right now. Right now, it's not ringing any bells for me. Motorific. I don't think we had these over here. Motorific cars with a signal man and a fireman, and a flagman. No, I don't remember them. Pluck. No, I don't remember Pluck. Oh, here's the moment. Many unsuccessful attempts have been made to pierce my disguise, but now, due to a scurrilous article in a nameless paper, putting the lives of innocent men in jeopardy, I have chosen to reveal my true identity. Who'd have guessed? Gasp. It's him. No, it can't be. This is a rare instance where something actually almost identical happens from the cover to the inside. Who is it going to be? Yes, friends, Batman is really Howard Hayes, the last person I would have suspected. I'm sure Bruce has got a reason for it. Oh, this is so late 60s. All right. No, I don't think I did. Oh, I don't think I did have this. Never bought Aquaman. Oh, whenever I get one, I look through and I never had Adventure Comics. I don't know. We used to have the old spinner rack thing, and I don't ever remember seeing them. But that always makes me go, ooh, I wouldn't mind. This is very Scooby Doo. He's attacked by a villain in hood. Is there going to be an unveiling? Oh, it looks like Howard was the bad guy all along. Okay. The colouring sometimes is really strange. Oh, look, Detective Comics 30th anniversary. I've never seen this issue. Oh, I have to look out for that. Oh, that's a shame. That's well, Aurora kits. Um, that's a bit of a shame. I thought I was buying that because I remembered it, but no, I haven't. Um, okay, will I put this on YouTube? No, I don't think I will. I think I'll put this on my Batman Out of the Batcave, in which case, ignore that bit telling you about Batman and the Batcave at the beginning.
So the story starts with four people getting the newspaper. You have Amos Stark, Steel Tycoon, Spooks Manson, Crime Kingpin, the Wally, who's the editor of the Gotham Guardian, and Bruce Wayne, all looking at the front page of a bit of a rag of a newspaper. Which one is the real Batman? The paper is saying one of them is the real Batman, and the editor has come up with this idea because he thinks this is a great story because the real Batman will reveal his identity to protect the other three. And this whole segment here is Bruce going, well, I could try, I could reveal my identity. And Dick's like, oh, it'd be great. And it's like, no, because, you know, I'd be up for assassination. You would be up for assassination. We might go out for a nice meal and and we're poisoned to death. And he doesn't know what to do. And yeah, Spooks Manson is irate about it as well. But Bruce comes up with this idea and he says, look, I'm going to go away for a few days. Whatever you do, don't try to find me. I know what to do. And he announces that he's going to reveal his true identity. And we have the cover. Yep. He reveals himself to be Howard Hayes. not Howard Hughes, but Howard Hayes, the world's richest man and recluse. And it turns out Bruce has decided to do that because Howard Hayes lives on a Caribbean island, and he is like Howard Hughes. He is a recluse. So he figures he's safe assuming his identity, and he's going to do this to draw out the villains who will now attempt to kill him, right? It's all a bit silly and doesn't make any sense. So he goes about his crime fighting over the next few days with everybody knowing that he's Howard Hayes. And because he's Howard Hayes, aka Batman, he gets even more respect. And crime starts falling. Meanwhile, over on the island, Howard Hayes is seeing all the adoration Batman is getting, pretending to be him, and he wants it. Even though he's the richest man on the planet, he wants it. So he decides what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Gotham City and I'm going to bump off Batman, and I will become Batman and I will get all the adoration. And this is the moment. So over the next few days, he hones his fighting skills, and when he's ready, he flies off. He calls himself, that's Bruce, that's the real one, and says, look, you've got to meet me. And when they reach the rendezvous, he attacks Batman. They have a fight. Howard Hayes actually beats Batman, puts him in a plane, takes off. Instead of just killing him then and there, he puts him in a plane. He says, I'm going to parachute out now. You're going to be strapped in the plane and it's going to crash. Once it's run out of fuel, it will crash. And yeah, he jumps out. It starts spluttering. Sput, sput. He manages to get free, but what's he going to do? There's no other plane around, but suddenly the Batarang's there, and Robin and Alfred have disobeyed him and have rescued him. And we go back and we get, just as Howard Hayes is getting a trophy, Batman comes in, says he's a fraud, punches him out, and we get the explanation. And that is the end of quite a dull story. As I've said before on reviews around the 200 mark, sometimes the stories are really rather duff. So Batman's big blow-off, who was the writer? Frank Robbins again, and Irv Novick on art. Blimey, it's poor, and it makes no sense. It's a 2. Yeah, it's a 2. And that cover, I like the colours of the logo, but that cover's not much, so it ain't going on the list either.